Rugby Park Stadium is a focal point for rugby in Southland. It's the home base of the Southland Provincial Rugby team and is the venue for this match. Expect a close match here. Both squads stack up pretty evenly overall. With me in the commentary box is Justin Marshall. And Justin, a good contest coming up here.
Definitely. Both teams will be itching to get this one underway. There's a good turnout here. I'd call it about 3/4 full at least. Well, I'd expect a close one here. It may come down to one mistake or a moment of brilliance to swing it one way or the other. Both teams will be pumped up for this one. It should be a great game.
So, a lot to look forward to in this game. And in no time at all, the game will be underway. And we are underway. Rokethoko to secure this. Oh, here's a penalty.
Someone is going to be in trouble here. Sloppy play, really.
And they'll look for touch here. Colomb have made a complete hash of this line out, so they get a maul going. Fear hands it back, and he's shaken up by that one. Carew tackles the man with the ball. Comey takes some stopping in that run.
I think we've got a man in a bit of trouble. He looks hurt. I think he's hurt his head. Looked like a pretty bad knock. This is always sad to see, but hopefully it won't be as bad as it looks.
Ospreys with the first scrum of the game.
Set.
Gwynn puts it in. And a good battle going on here. Both teams putting pressure on. Solid scrum and the ball's out. Ball's out here. Powerful defence. A 22 dropout. "22-metre restart now. Alan Chambers there to field the kick.
It was good. Some really stellar catching.
Dula moves it back. Now this is a maul. Rokethoko running hard. Gets it after the bounce. Short, clever pass. He gets crunched to the ground. Here's the scrum.
Bind. Set.
A brutal contest in the scrum. Furious looking scrum down there. Gwynn picks up. Ref says ball is out. And they drive him into the ground. And he's shaken up by that one. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Break with a good
Advantage.
There's a knock on there. He's playing advantage.
Just a bit of pressure coming there, and they eventually knock the ball on.
Smash! He's given away the penalty right on his own line.
Could be in trouble here. Might end up with a yellow card. Good spotting by the referee. It was definitely high, that tackle.
Colomb are going to look for the 3 points. Carter looking focused as he lines the kick up. Looks good, and the flags are up.
They'll be satisfied with that. Getting first points would have been high on their wish list.
The restart. Kick-off dragged down. Powerful defence. Denaru here, dangerous runner. Gets taken down in a hard tackle. Players in the ruck doing their job, still alive. Tui Tavaki trying to find touch. And bounces nicely into touch. Ospreys get the line-out feed. Bowell stretching up. So more formed here, and it's there now. Fear has no answer to that tackle. Great work to keep the ball alive here. Penn keeps the ball moving. Flint is chasing after this. The bounce is favourable. Shut down with a brutal tackle.
He could be in trouble here. He's gone down and I think he's hurt his leg. Hurt himself pretty bad. Not sure if he'll be back.
It's going to be a scrum.
Bind. Set.
And a good hit. And a good battle going on here. Furious looking scrum down there. Geelong struggling at scrum time. Gwyn off the back. Short pass. Bowens can't beat his man. Ospreys might still be going here.
Advantage.
And that's been lost forward. Playing advantage.
Oh, it's a shame.
Geelong could still have the ball here. Nainga picks it up. Boots it downfield
Advantage
and takes a bit of
over.
pressure off. Advantage over now. That pass was fired very flat. Tries the fend unsuccessfully. Good work by the players in the ruck. Still their ball.
So the clock almost at the half-time mark. I think he's been hurt there. His leg looks in a lot of pain.
And they'll go to a scrum.
Bind.
Scrum time seems to be a real battle for both sides.
Set.
Good pushing from both teams. Both teams putting pressure on. That's the ball out there. Gwyn picks up. Brickle delivers it to a runner. Oh, lost forward, I think. Referee playing
Release.
advantage.
He should have kept the ball under control. He just couldn't control the ball.
3 points to nil. At half-time, Geelong with the lead. Half-time break here. It's been an even contest up to now. A dogged clash here so far, with no side wanting to give this game away. A close match we'd expected. Not the tidiest of matches so far.
We go to the stats now. They're dominating territory here. So no tries to either team in the first half. Some amazing breaks through the line in this match. The crowd have loved it. There are some good areas and some things to work on. We'll see how the next 40 minutes pans out.
Here's the kickoff. The kickoff snapped up. Ospreys might still have the ball. He's been hit hard. Ospreys, I think they still have this ball. Steely finds a runner. Looked like a forward pass. The crowd certainly thought so. Advantage was being played, so back for the scrum.
He'll be really disappointed with himself there. An unforced error. didn't want to go off, but I think it's fairly obvious he has to.
Here's the scrum.
The scrum is pretty tight in this game. No one will give an inch here.
A brutal contest in the scrum. Furious looking scrum down there. Ball is out now. Good contest and the ball is out. Now tackled to the ground. He's got to let it go now. That'll knock the wind out of him. Ospreys looking to go again here. Alan Chambers gets the ball to his support player. Break thumped into the ground. Somehow he's managed to grab that back. Crunch to ground. Machino dodges his way through the tackle. Taken down in a brutal tackle. Excellent tackle there. And there's an intercept. Anybody's ball here. Stant unable to hold him. Breaks through. Imhoff, he's got away from a couple of them. Stant is the target.
Nice work at the line-out.
Pushes it on. He pushes it on. Bowens is absolutely smashed. The bounce is good and he reels it in. And forward pass. And they'll come back for the scrum.
That's a basic mistake. He'll be disappointed with himself for that one. That may be the game for him.
And now the scrum to pack.
Bind.
Very encouraging signs for the scrum. It looks completely solid.
The lob with the put-in. A brutal contest in the scrum. And a good battle going on here. That's a nice kick there. They've earned the penalty.
Well, that was dangerous play. Well, I'm wondering if the ref will think that that warrants a trip to the bin.
They'll kick for touch here. The ball is in touch. And they'll take the line out. Alberchetti dragged it down nicely. That is a good kick into touch. So, line out to come. Ospreys throw. Stant gets it.
That was a good clean line-out.
They've got control of this as they look to do something with this maul. Down he goes.
There's an injury here. Yeah, you can see it's that leg hurting him. Hurt himself pretty bad. Not sure if he'll be back.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind.
Fierce contest in the scrum so far.
Set.
How will they cope this time?
Gwynn puts it in. Defence is solid enough. A brutal contest in the scrum. Breaks the tackle and pushes on. Bevan loses some ground.
Looks like we've got an injury. He's banged his head up pretty bad there, I'd say. This is always sad to see, but hopefully it won't be as bad as it looks.
Now we'll have a scrum.
The scrum has been pretty solid from both teams here.
Set.
And a good hit. Good pushing from both teams. Furious looking scrum down there. Geelong have stolen this. Over the 10 they go. Ospreys with the choice. It'll be a dropout, I suspect. Well, that's an interesting decision. I would have expected them to kick it.
Set.
Both teams putting pressure on. Furious looking scrum down there. Runs at the line. That's got them on the back foot.
I don't think he's in great shape. He's got himself a head injury, I'd say.
So, just a few minutes remaining here. A scrum now.
Both teams keen to get the hit, aren't they? They don't want to get beaten by the opposition.
Gwyn rolls it in. Defence has looked very solid. Good pushing from both teams.
This match just about over here.
That'll knock the wind out of him. Alan Chambers with a running opportunity again. They have to scramble in defence to tackle him. Stant picks and goes. The ball's being contested. There's a go at the defence. And it was a forward pass.
When he looks back, he will realise he's made a horrible mistake.
And the game is over. Geelong have done it. Geelong just too good in the end.
It was a brilliant game. And a very tight struggle too. Very evenly matched, these teams. There was a lot of kicking in this game. A definite battle for territory. The high turnover count was definitely a problem for them. No surprise in the end. A very even contest, Nisbo.
So it was a real contest in the end. Geelong get the win. It's been a great game. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye from us.